If your dog pulls on the leash every single walk, you're not alone. Leash pulling is one of the most common complaints among dog owners, and it turns what should be a relaxing walk into a constant battle. Your arm hurts, your dog is coughing or straining, and the walk feels stressful instead of enjoyable. But here's the important truth. Your dog is not trying to dominate you, and they're not being disrespectful. They're simply repeating a behavior that works. Right now, pulling gets them where they want to go faster, so they keep doing it. Dogs naturally walk faster than humans. Their normal pace is quicker, and their instinct is to move forward toward interesting smells and movement. The outside world is extremely stimulating. Every few steps there is a new scent, a sound, or something moving in the distance. When your dog pulls and you continue walking, even slightly, you are unintentionally rewarding the pulling. Forward motion is the reward. If pulling makes the walk continue, your dog learns that tension on the leash equals progress. Another reason leash pulling continues is inconsistency. Sometimes you stop when your dog pulls. Sometimes you keep walking because you're in a hurry. From your dog's perspective, the rule is unclear. If pulling works even 30% of the time, it is strong enough to continue. Intermittent reinforcement makes behaviors even harder to break. Before we fix the walking itself, let's reset your mindset. The goal is not to force your dog to walk beside you perfectly at all times. The goal is loose leash walking. That means the leash stays relaxed, with no constant tension. Your dog can explore and sniff, but without dragging you. The first step is equipment awareness. While training matters more than tools, the right setup can help. A standard flat collar is fine for many dogs, but if your dog pulls hard, a front clip harness can reduce forward leverage. Avoid equipment that causes pain because discomfort may suppress behavior temporarily, but does not teach your dog what to do instead. Now, let's talk about the most important rule. Pulling must never move your dog forward. The moment the leash becomes tight, you stop walking. Completely, no talking, no yanking, just freeze. Your body becomes still. The second your dog releases tension and the leash relaxes, you move forward again. This teaches a clear pattern. Tight leash equals no movement. Loose leash equals progress. At first, this will feel slow. You may take 10 steps and stop, then 5 steps and stop again. That is normal. Your dog is testing whether pulling still works. If you stay consistent, they begin to understand that tension no longer achieves the goal. Timing is critical. You must stop immediately when tension begins, not after your dog has already dragged you several steps. The clearer and faster your response, the faster your dog learns the rule. The second technique that accelerates progress is rewarding position. When your dog walks beside you with a loose leash, mark that moment. You can say yes in a calm tone and offer a small treat near your leg. This builds value for being close to you. Many owners only react when the dog pulls, but do nothing when the dog walks correctly. Reinforcing the correct behavior speeds up learning. Direction changes are another powerful strategy. If your dog pulls ahead, instead of pulling back on the leash, turn and walk in the opposite direction. Your dog will feel the change and need to catch up. When they reach your side and the leash becomes loose, reward. This keeps your dog mentally engaged because they cannot predict your movement. Short training sessions work better than long, frustrated walks. Instead of expecting a perfect 30-minute walk, spend 5 to 10 minutes practicing loose leash, walking intentionally. Then allow a short break for sniffing on a longer leash as a reward. Structure prevents burnout for both of you. Sniffing is important for dogs. It is mental enrichment. If every walk is strict heel position with no exploration, your dog will feel frustrated and pull harder when given the chance. Balance structure with freedom. You can even create a cue such as "go sniff" to signal when your dog is allowed to explore. One mistake many owners make is holding the leash too tight from the beginning. If there is constant slight tension, your dog never learns what a truly loose leash feels like. Start every walk with slack in the leash. Teach your dog that relaxed tension is the default. If your dog is highly energetic before walks, consider burning a small amount of energy first. 5 minutes of basic obedience practice or a short play session indoors can reduce explosive pulling at the start. Consistency across all family members is essential. If one person allows pulling while another enforces rules, the dog receives mixed signals. Everyone walking the dog must follow the same system. Stop on tension, move on slack, reward correct position. Progress happens in stages. In the beginning, you may feel like you're barely moving. Then you'll notice longer stretches of loose leash walking. Eventually, your dog begins checking in with you more often, glancing back to see where you are. That check-in is a powerful sign that engagement is improving. Avoid anger. Frustration travels down the leash. Dogs sense tension in your body. Calm, consistent repetition is more effective than emotional correction. If your dog suddenly begins pulling more than usual, examine the environment. New distractions, increased energy, or lack of prior exercise can influence behavior. Adjust expectations temporarily and reinforce basics. Loose leash walking is not built in one weekend. It is built through repetition and clarity. Every single walk is either strengthening, pulling, or strengthening control. The choice depends on your consistency. Let's quickly summarize the system. Tight leash means stop immediately. Loose leash means move forward. Reward your dog for walking near you. Change direction to regain focus. Keep sessions short and structured. Allow sniffing as a reward. Stay calm and consistent. When your dog understands that pulling never works and walking calmly always moves them forward, the behavior begins to fade. And once that shift happens, walks become enjoyable again instead of exhausting. If this helped you understand why your dog pulls and how to fix it step by step, subscribe to Dogz Channel for more practical dog training guides. And comment leash below. If you want an advanced video on stopping leash reactivity around other dogs,